Start recording. All right, we're back.
Hey,
No. Okay. Good. We're still recording.
I was eating from a bowl. You caught me.
Okay, so everyone, the four guys cleared out the building and then went back to the inn, to the tavern.
Killed some freaking zombies.
Nell, while you took your time in studying, whoops.
This dead air is brought to you by Trader Joe's vegan flavored curry popcorn. Taste the vegan.
stay vegan, my friends.
Evil.
This town is brought to you by evil.
Evil.
Every villain is lemon. This dead air is brought to you by Jose. Where the hell are you?
It's 2 a.m. Do you know where your Jose is?
So,
Air is brought to you by diabetes.
diabetes. Get some.
Where the,
It's
where the
Get
hell's
in.
my ice cream?
Eat some.
Eat apple pie and ice cream.
So that is. Do you understand what that is?
Diabetes.
Can you understand it?
So you had been getting to know your newly acquired items, and you discovered that your dagger does extra necrotic damage,
Necrotic, brother.
and reread that last at 40 degrees.
Oh, that's temperature. Okay.
There's no degrees button on my keyboard, so I didn't know how to do that.
Oh, that's kind of awesome.
What is it?
So that was the more expensive, the more valuable bag that you found between the two.
Well, we're really lucky.
You're in your room sitting by yourself with Spark. So you already found out that your dagger did extra necrotic damage, and you showed that to everyone. You told everyone. But while you were sitting there studying your dagger, focusing on it to really get to know the weapon itself, after about 35 minutes of studying your dagger, it's about this big. You know, it's pretty big dagger. It's a normal sized dagger. It shrinks down and fits your hand just perfectly. It's perfectly balanced
Sick.
for you. And you'll have to use it to see if that changed anything. But by attuning yourself to the dagger, it's shrank down, and it now fits your size.
It's awesome.
Okay, does it does the damage it doesn't affect the damage
You'll
at
have
all?
to find out.
I mean, this is a little bit insane.
Yeah, you'll have to find out when it comes.
Especially if I'm going to dual wield.
Yeah.
Oh, Emmy, it's called dual weapon fighting.
I know, but I searched dual and
Oh,
nothing came up for
it's not
just dual alone, so
freaking compendium.
So
okay.
Oh, I need to change this.
The only feat that's listed in the
Wait, so
compendium.
Tom, I rolled that just as a test, does that mean that I did 18 damage, or did I do 5,
No, you
9
you
damage?
rolled for attack, and that's your 18.
Okay.
And then they have to beat a DC of, I think, 10, and they negate the necrotic damage. I just don't know how to change that 0 to 10.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's see if it's something I can do.
I'm going to check it out, too.
Is it
So I
saving?
don't know what the Constitution save
Saving
is.
throw Constitution versus DC spell?
And I can't change that either.
DC.
I'll change it to Constitution. Re-roll this and see what it does.
Oh. What'd you do?
11. Let's do it again. Actually, 11 works just fine. Okay.
Okay. So you just fixed it for me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So that's cool. Even if they make the save, you still do damage to them.
yeah, she still does damage.
So what does necrotic damage do?
1 plus
Like, what makes it
4 plus 4.
special?
No idea. Turns you undead?
Necrotic's just a type of damage. Just another type of damage.
Like piercing?
Like piercing, poison, shock. It's a magical type of damage.
Oh, okay.
Like
Whether
necromancy
matter.
does necrotic damage. It's like
Yeah.
the opposite of your type of damage.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of what I thought.
Okay.
The light and the dark.
Yeah.
Man, I should just sell all my other weapons.
So
Right.
so you attuned to your dagger, and it shrinks down to your perfect size, perfect Nell size. It feels great in your hands. You're sitting in your room practicing swinging both your daggers, and it looks like you can do it properly. Hey, Alex, what did two-handed fighting do? Did it just allow you to do 2 attacks?
No,
at
there
once,
was
or-
other
Okay.
constitute. Let me hang on.
Okay. So I'd say that clearing out that house, and looking through it and all that stuff, it probably took you guys, I'd say, an hour from when you left the tavern and then get back to the tavern. So that whole excursion took like an hour. So it took an hour to get from the tavern to the house, do what you needed to do in the house, and then get back to the tavern. That was all
So it's
1
about
hour.
4 o'clock.
Yeah, it's about 4 or 5 o'clock.
All right. So we're back at the
Yeah,
tavern.
everyone's back in the tavern. Nell's in her room. Everyone else is in the tavern in general. The tavern general.
All right. I'm gonna go back to my room and start meditating for an hour or two, and maybe prepare some new spells.
Take
and
a
then-
short rest.
So does that mean I don't attack with both, but I can have both out, and that just gives me an AC bonus? Is that what I'm reading correctly?
Oh, you posted it. Sorry.
It's while you are wielding.
Mhm.
Yeah. So as long as you're holding 2 weapons, a weapon in each hand, you have a +1 to AC.
Okay, but I don't get to attack with both of them at once? It doesn't say anything
Oh.
about attacking. That's what I'm confused about.
Good question.
Dual wielder etiquette.
I mean, adding extra AC makes sense because you kind of use 2 of them as like...
You can block
Mhm.
better, yeah.
That's right.
Let's see.
But okay. Let's go. Bruinor, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna
Oh,
go to my
meditate
room and
for an hour or 2.
meditate.
Are you just gonna take a short
Yeah.
rest?
I guess, yeah, I'll just take a short rest for
Okay.
now.
Isn't it late?
It's 4
It's
or
like
5.
4 o'clock.
Somewhere between.
Oh, I
4 or
thought it
5.
was late. That's why I said I
No.
went to bed. Oh, okay.
Nice beard. What are you doing?
I will short rest as well.
Okay.
I might as well do the same thing.
You have been. You have
Oh,
been short
cool.
resting.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Okay. Al-Anon is going to go sit down, and he's going to. He goes, guys, I'm going to try to summon my wolf. I need to go off and meditate for 8 hours. And I just want you to know where I'm going to be. So he goes, Nicebeard, where are you staying today?
Oh, I think I'll be staying with Ferdinand for the time being.
Ferdinand, where are you staying? Ferdinand goes, oh no. Kinda wanna go stay with that hot chick. And Al-Anon goes, oh right, and he just leaves. his eyes go all big, and he just leaves. He's like, oh yeah, the hot chick, and he just bounces.
Good grief, he's a predator.
Ferdinand goes,
Mark that
maybe
guy.
someone should go with him. And he just kind of stares at you, Nicebeard. He's like, should we go?
Hey, everyone's staring at me.
Well, I'm the only one here right now, so...
Sure, let's go check out the twins.
Okay. They're not really twins, but you guys both go, and just to keep an eye... Hyman's like, I'm gonna keep an eye on Al-Anon. I don't know what's happened to him, but all of a sudden he's like turned into a pervert.
Oh, he's still young. Fun and games, I say.
I don't know. You didn't see it. He straight up grabbed someone's boobs. She was crying over her lost child. It seems super inappropriate. He just takes a step back. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to watch both of you."
I can't move from where I am at this point.
You didn't quite make
Like,
it. You're like this far down.
Yeah. And I can't stop
He
laughing.
keeps going. He just leaves you there. He doesn't trust Al-Anon, so he's gonna go and follow him to her. Alright, so Al-Anon gets there, and Ferdinand shows up shortly after, and Al-Anon was honing in on the girl until Ferdinand showed up, and he goes, Al-Anon, don't do it. And Alan's like, fine. So he just like walks up. He's like, hey, do you guys have like a room? And the brother goes, we've got a couple of spare rooms for you. Why don't you follow me? I'll show you to one. And the sister looks over at Ferdinand. She's like, thank you for staying with us. It means a lot that you care enough to make sure that we're gonna do okay. Yeah.
I didn't even think to stay with them. I feel like a jerk.
You've already paid for a second night.
Oh, I know.
You,
I never paid for the first night. I just slept in a random
that's
room.
true.
you and Brunor both paid for this night. And he goes, yeah. So looks around, he's like, what do you do? She's like, what do you mean, what do I do? You know, you've got Jama, and are you like a paladin or something? Sanctuary.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, sanctuary!
My bad.
And she's like, oh, desperate times call for desperate measures, don't you think? She looks down at her armor, she's like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm cut out for this kind of stuff. And he's like, oh, I think you're cut out for it. She goes, what? Oh, nothing. Oh, where's Al-Anon? I gotta make sure he's not getting at anything.
Hold on, I'm gonna let the cat in. She's being annoying.
Jenner.
So he goes off, and Al-Anon is sitting off in a corner, and he's meditating. So Nice Beard, you get there.
I'm out of breath. With a big smile and crying.
Okay. You get to the door, you knock on it, and she's like, "Who's there? Who goes there?" What's your name?
It's a nice beard, lass. Alan and Ferdinand in there.
She goes, "Oh, okay, it's just you." And she opens the door. She's like, "Sorry, I'm still not used to people coming over here on friendly matters."
Hopefully not too friendly.
She goes, "What do you mean by that?"
Oh, some silly story that happened and that I wasn't a part of, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh, I'll tell you about it later, lass. Over some dinner.
She slowly opens the door so you can come in. And she closes it behind you. And she's still kind of like takes a step back whenever you start getting close or something. Because you're a half orc.
Yeah, I'm 6'10".
Yeah, you're really tall.
I had to duck to get in the door.
You're really tall, so she's very nervous around you.
I just go sit in the living room, like on the floor.
Okay. She's like, the furniture's okay to sit on.
Oh, I don't want to trouble you. I'm used to the floor anyways. So I just crisscross and I just cross my arms and I just like sit back against the wall.
Okay. She smiles to herself and goes, "It's so nice to have company." And she kind of just like shakes her head, but like you can tell she's happy, and she leaves you alone. She leaves you in the room to go off to do her own thing.
Jenny! Oh my god, Jenny!
Bruin or Nell, what do you guys want to do at this point? About an hour, 2 hours have passed.
I want to find someone to tell them about what I have. I'm excited.
Okay.
You could tell that man.
So
I come out of my room and I check to see if anyone's still in the inn.
Oh, Jeffrey's there.
Oh yeah.
Jeffrey's in the room that he broke into. I wonder if he's gotten caught yet. Because I broke into a
No, you
room and
stole
just
a
left
key.
him in that room.
So the key to the room is gone. You have it.
What? I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, you do. You kept it. You kept the key to the room.
Well, I opened the door with it and we went in, but I never brought the key with me.
So he just left the key in the door.
I left it with Jeffrey.
Oh.
Oh.
He's the thief.
Oh wow. Yeah. So, Jeffrey. Yeah, he is in the. He's in the dining area. Nobody else seems to be around.
Okay, well,
inside the tavern part of the inn.
Okay, I'm gonna go check the house.
The house? Which house?
I don't really care for Jeffrey. He's pathetic.
Okay.
Okay, well, I don't know. Does he notice me? I'm not like trying
You're
to be
not
stealthy.
trying to be
but
stealthy. He's got a passive perception of 10, but you're not really.
He's gonna be
trying to
like,
stealthy.
I don't see this lady that I know.
No, he does notice you, and he's like, "Oh, no, right? No,
Sorry, that was Jenny.
you're Nell, right? That was your name?
Oh, hey, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not my voice. Oh, hey, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Ferdinand left me this really weird note saying that you guys went off to go die in a house or something. I don't remember what it was super weird.
Yes,
Can
that
he read?
hasn't happened yet. We are still planning to do that. Currently.
Oh.
But
Okay.
You're welcome to stay here and enjoy the very inviting hospitality of this
He
place.
looks over to the three guys just kind of talking quietly to themselves. And then he looks up to the bartender who's just staring blankly, cleaning glasses. And he's like, yeah, hospitality. And he looks back at you. He's like, hey, I just wanted to say I'm really sorry for weighing you guys down in that house with all that scary stuff going on. And I just wanted to say thank you for being there for me. And I'm sorry if I snapped at you or something. It was really weird. I've never been possessed before.
Quite all right. I was in the same position,
Yeah,
except I wasn't angry. I was terrified.
yeah.
You were in my beer.
Well, I'm still sorry. I guess if there's anything you guys need, just let me know. But I, I can't promise I'll be too much help.
You're into imminent doom. You're probably would want to stay here.
Yeah, I think that's best. Hey, if you guys find a way out, please come and get me.
Of course,
This
of
place is
course.
so drab. I don't even know if I can handle just being here. It's so just dull and people suck.
Has he walked to me, or did I move? to
He
him?
sat at the table and he just like called out to you as you walked by. So you walked
Oh.
up to him.
Okay. Okay. So, great. Well, I'm gonna be on my way, and I kind of pat his leg.
Okay. Tell Ferdinand if you see him to explain this note. I don't really get it. It was really vague.
Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And I kind of skip out.
All right. So you leave, and you want to make your way to the house.
Yeah, I'm looking for if I see anyone in our group on my way there.
Okay. Bruinor, what do you want to do?
How long has it been?
Couple
Like, have I
hours,
finished the
yeah.
short rest? Oh,
A
okay.
short rest is half an hour to an hour. It takes a full hour of short rest to regain spells back, but spells or abilities, but like you can use hit dice within half an hour, type thing.
Yeah,
That's how
I'm not.
rest
I mean,
works.
well,
Yeah, yeah,
long rest.
You guys are whole busting along, which completely heals everything. So
yeah. So I'm gonna go out into the main area of the tavern, kind of the same thing Nell did, just looking for
okay,
compatriots.
all right. You see Jeffrey. You don't see Nell.
Just keep walking. No, I'm just kidding.
He's just
He does the same.
he's just kind of looking down, just staring at his drink. He's got a lost look on his face.
I don't blame him. Yeah, I walk up to him and Jeffrey, you are awake.
Yeah, that was crazy back there. I mean, if it wasn't for you and Ferdinand, I don't know what I'd do. I don't think I'd be alive anymore. Thank you.
Yes, we are all pretty awesome.
Yeah, you guys are great. I'm not that great, unfortunately.
No, you held your own in the face of a certain death. That is more than many people can say in this world. In this life.
Just start talking like a
Now it's time to ramble.
Thanks, I guess.
What are you doing here? Where is everyone?
I don't know. Ferdinand left me this really weird note that didn't explain anything. It just said stuff like, "Hey, you're not dead. We're doing stuff. We're gonna go die in a house." I don't know what he meant by that.
Yeah, well, we went to a house to inspect some. We killed some
You
zombies.
guys went into another one of those houses?
No,
I had no idea what that note meant.
no. This was a completely different house that he thought had some evil in it. Turns out it did. There were zombies. We killed them.
Okay.
So don't go into any strange houses.
I'm not planning on it, but I don't think I can afford to live here for much longer.
Well, you should still come with us, I suppose. We could always use the help.
I'm not much help. Most of the time I spent, I was either watching Ferdinand get beat by the broom, which was quite amusing, or lying on the ground dying in a pool of my own blood.
He can be my new steed.
Nell needs help carrying things. So,
He goes, oh, she is pretty small.
well, if it is up to you, if you feel like you want to continue on this epic quest that we are embarking upon, you can, or you can find yourself a way to live in this. Sorry, excuse for a town, I say under my breath.
Go ahead and roll a,
Damn it!
yeah.
Damn it! What am I rolling?
Let's see. You're trying to be quiet, so let's go ahead and roll a stealth.
Oh, okay, yeah. Good, that's one of my worst ones. Oh, yes! 17. Yes!
You take a
I
quick look
whisper
around,
like-
thinking, "Oh crap, I don't want to offend anyone. I'm on a good streak so far." Or more like, "Oh crap, I don't want to offend anyone." You take a look around. The three guys at the table are still whispering. The bartender still vacantly staring at the glasses that he keeps, like, wiping down, like methodically. It doesn't seem like anyone heard you, except for Jeffrey.
Alright, yeah. So it is up to you, my friend, but I'm going to try and find where the rest of my friends have gone.
Nell just left not too long ago.
Did she say where she was
I
headed?
don't think so. She just said that she was gonna go somewhere. She's got something to do or something.
Well, I suppose they went back to the house of the brother and sister we are helping.
That house?
Anyways,
You guys are going back to that house.
no, not the death house. No.
But you said the one
This
with the
house
brother
is
and
on-
sister. There was a brother and sister.
No, this is a new brother and sister who are alive and nice, very nice.
He kind of like goes back to staring down at his drink. He's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
No, they are very healthy and alive, and we are going to help them. Either way, if you want to join us, the house is on the south end of town. It's a very
what are you doing
They-
to help them? What's going on?
very big house. Oh wait, yeah, okay, we're going to the forest. We are taking them to shoot. What's the place we're going to?
Gonna blow our cover.
Were we going to Valaki or Ishmark? Forget. Remember.
I think Milwaukee. I think we had decided on Milwaukee.
Or sorry, not Kresk.
Well, when you had looked at the
I
map
will.
before,
Everyone was
Valaki
closer.
you would hit Valaki before you hit.
I'll say it was.
Kresk.
Yeah, it was whatever the closest one
Valaki.
was. Okay.
So yeah, the guy told you that Valaki was fortified, but Kresk is a an abbot. Has the
Yeah.
abbot there. So.
Yes, we are going to the town of Velaki. It is northwest of here, through the forest.
Just shrugs like, oh, okay.
I do not know the geography of this land either. Do not worry. But they need our help, and we are escorting them through the forest tomorrow morning in the daylight when things are not trying to kill us.
Okay. Could you stop by on your way through just to say hi, bye? You want to join us? Something. Just so I know
Yes,
you guys,
I will,
when you guys are leaving.
I will pass the word along to my friends. We will try to stop by on our way out early in the morning.
Thank you.
Fare thee well, Jeffrey. I go out the
All
door.
right, you leave, and he goes. All right. So
Drink away your pain.
Did he just drink
yep,
pancakes?
he drank straight up pancakes, whole pancakes.
Just drinking my pancakes.
So you start making your way downtown, moving fast.
You end up over here.
You get where's my mouse? You get about here, and you can see Nell like here, just turning the corner to go into the house.
I start sprinting after her.
Okay, that looks really weird for anyone who's there. Just see this dwarf decked out in armor and bristling with hammers. All right, Nell, you reach the house.
Do I hear him running after
No,
me?
he's way back there.
Clank, 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 clank.
Yeah, make a perception check. If it's really high, then I'm gonna.
That's a pretty good distance.
20. No, you don't hear him.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. You can kind of hear some clanking in the distance.
You hear an odd clanking.
You're not entirely sure what it is.
Can I look behind me and see if I see him?
No, you
No.
cannot.
The armor
Yeah,
clanks.
you look
and
behind
goes
and
bluff,
he's.
bluff.
You can see something running. You're not entirely sure what it is. You can't tell who it is, but you see someone running your direction.
Hey.
Make a perception check, Brunar.
A 1.
I just disappeared.
Yeah, while you're running, the gleam
minute.
from your hammer like hits you in the eyes. You temporarily blind yourself. You're just like, and you like look around. You're like, where did she go? You're like, so you just keep running towards the house. All right, but
Yeah.
no, you're at the house. You're at the door.
Okay, I'm gonna wait to see what's going on.
Okay. You wait 2, 3, 4 minutes. 2, 3 minutes. 3 minutes go by, and you see Brunar.
Runner.
And he runs up.
You're a slow runner.
Oh, where did you come from? You're still stealthed, right?
I obviously unstealth as I
Yeah,
spoke to you.
I thought I lost you. I saw you down here, and then you were gone. Anyways, I came to see where everyone was. I figured it would be at the house with the people.
Yes. I'm getting ready to go inside. Would you like to accompany me?
Yes, I will go inside
And I
as
hop
well.
up on your shoulder.
What are you-
I knock on the door.
Okay.
With your hammer?
From the inside.
No, not with my hammer. With guiding bolt.
From the inside, you go. You hear, who's there?
It is I, Brunor the dwarf cleric, who is level 3, and Nell the fairy.
Okay. So he opens the door, and it's like, okay, you're good. It's you. Come on in. Come on in. So they let you in. He closes the door, or locks it and stuff.
I haven't asked me for a secret password. Is everybody here?
Yeah, they're nice beards over. Nice beards over in the living room area. I don't know where the other two went exactly, but I've still got a few things to pack up.
Well,
No, I'm okay.
Dirty magazine. Dirty magazine.
Naked ladies, naked ladies, naked ladies.
I hop down and go look for a nice beard.
Did you say
I
Legolas?
said naked ladies, naked ladies, naked ladies. So you
Oh,
hop down off
listen.
of Brunor's shoulders. You look to your right. You see the sister Irina, and it looks like she's putting together some last-minute things, she's tying off stuff into big bundles. And then you look over to your left, and you see Nicebeard just kind of slumped with his arms crossed against the wall, sitting crisscross as well. He's all crossed up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go over and start poking him.
Okay.
Roll against my armor.
Breaks my finger.
All right. I actually want you to roll a perception check. Nice beard.
17.
Oh, you had already rolled it?
Yeah. Like the second you asked for it.
Okay. Yeah, you can feel something, but you're not sure what it is. Bruno, what do you want to do?
I will go look
Not
for
me.
Ferdinand.
Okay. So you feel Nell poking you. What do you do?
I just wake up, like shake myself awake and look around. Oh, it's you. How are you feeling? And I put my hand down.
I hop up and just climb up on his shoulder.
You're like the Iron Giant.
You won't believe what I got. I got a bag of colding. I
Bag
mean,
of-
a bag of. It keeps things
Oh, colding?
cold. Like we can have
Beer. Lots and lots of beer.
What the
food that won't spoil.
A bag of colding?
Normal jerky or trail ration.
It's a portable fridge.
Have raw meat that we can cook.
I can get all the rabbits I want. I don't have to put it in this beard anymore.
Wait, is that a real thing?
They used it in Mercer's campaign, and I thought it was like the coolest thing I would ever seen.
That's
so.
Really
I don't
interesting.
know if
Okay,
it's
that's
legit,
really
like from the core rulebook or whatever.
yeah.
But I
no,
thought
I'm
that
just
was
curious. It's
super
really-
awesome, so I figured I'd throw one in here. So it works.
really
It
interesting.
works kind of like the bag of holding. It has like less than half the capacity of a bag of holding does, but it keeps things
That's still
cold.
probably a lot of
It
space.
keeps things cold. So
A portable refrigerator.
That's really wow, interesting.
so
Okay,
it's
okay.
this is the bag that was more rare than the bag of holding.
Yeah. Okay. That's really
I was
interesting.
about to trade my great silver sword.
Look at this. I pull out my dagger.
Not the beard.
It's like perfect for me.
Wow. I didn't know they make daggers that small.
Well, it's magical. Duh.
Let me try.
I hand it to you.
It's like that small, and does it grow?
No, it doesn't. You're holding it and you're looking at it, and for right now, it doesn't. It just stays its normal size.
If it's magical, if you say so. Hand it back.
I'm ready to go. I really want to go.
Well,
Can't we go soon?
I'm just tinkering.
I'm
I
amped
fell
up.
asleep while tinkering.
All right, Brunar. We'll go to you now.
I was looking to find where Ferdinand
Right.
was.
You two can keep having a
He's
conversation
watching.
in the chat, in the text chat, if you want. So if you had more to keep saying or whatever, go ahead and do it in the text chat. So I'll do Brunar. All right. So you kind of go straight through into the building. They're kind of into a back room. You get there. Alanon is sitting kind of cross-legged in the room, but he's kind of like slouched against like a nightstand, and he's just drenched in sweat. And Ferdinand is sitting there like, "Are you okay?" And Alanon's like, "I don't know. I've never felt anything like that before." And he's just like stares at the ground. He's shaking his head, and he looks super confused. Bruno, are you gonna
Bruno.
say anything?
Wait. Okay, what was happening?
What were you doing?
You lost me.
Okay, so Al-Anon's sitting cross-legged, like slumped up against something, up against like the
Okay.
nightstand, and Ferdinand's like, "Are you okay?" And Al-Anon's like, "I don't know. I never felt anything like that before." And
You got a blood.
he's just looking down at he's looking down at the ground, super confused, and he's like holding his head a little bit. He looks really
What happened
panicked
to
and
him?
scared.
What did you see something? What happened
It's
to
like,
you?
Oh shit!
I was trying to summon my dire wolf. No, Jose, it's just a wolf. Ugh, fine. I was trying to
Summoning your
I was
diarrhea?
trying to summon my wolf, and my wolf companion, and I felt something. Usually, when I talk to my wolf, we have a special bond, and I can speak to him. And I was reaching out to him, and when I made contact, he said he felt something, and I focused in on it, and I could feel it too. Something that I've never felt before. I think someone was listening to my conversation.
What? What did it feel like?
It just I felt like someone could see me. You know, like you're in a room and you feel like there's someone behind you. And you turn around but no one's there. It felt like that, but in my mind. He looks super freaked out, like eyes are like
Yes,
darting all
I-
over the place. He's just like,
I would maybe avoid doing that for now. There's some evil here that can find out where we are through your ability to reach out to your wolf friend.
that's not all. When I was talking to my wolf, I'm trying to keep this as true Jose fashion as possible.
Yeah.
When I was talking to my wolf, my wolf started talking, but I wasn't asking it questions. I wasn't saying anything. He was replying. I think whoever was listening in on our conversations can talk to him. And my wolf seemed very angry that he was doing it at first. And he kind of relaxed a little bit. He looks up, he's like, "Guys, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I want my wolf here. I don't know if he's in danger."
Where is your wolf?
We were walking in the woods when the fog took. Well, it took me. I thought it took both of us. But he is
sure.
back in the woods, and I don't know.
Or perhaps he is somewhere in this land. Got taken up by the fog.
He said right before I broke the connection, because it just felt wrong. He said, "I'll see you soon," and I don't know if he was talking to me or the other person.
Yes. Well, perhaps these questions will be answered in the forest tomorrow. You said you were walking through the forest when you were taken. Perhaps
Not this
your
not
wolf
this forest.
friend. Perhaps your wolf friend found a way to this forest we are going to,
Or something's
tomorrow.
bringing him here.
or something.
I don't know. I don't know. That's not supposed to happen, though. That's not how that magic works. And he's just like freaking out and focusing on what's going on. He's like, "It's only supposed to be me and my wolf. There's not supposed to be anyone else. No one else is supposed to be there. No one else should be able to do that." And he's just kind of like starting to breathe heavy. He's kind of starting to hyperventilate a little bit, and the sister comes in, And she's like, "Is everything okay? What's going on?"
Uh,
I don't know. I think
This,
he's crazy.
this Strahd, can he communicate with animals by chance?
She kind of chuckles. She's like, "Animals are about the only people who actually listen to him and seem to like him."
Dun dun dun!
She shakes her head. She's like, "He commands a legion of wolves and a few dire wolves. And they prowl his forests, making sure no one can get out."
Ominous foreboding.
Oh boy.
She's like, I don't know. I don't trust. You know, he's got spies everywhere. Flocks of bats, ravens.
Alright, we have seen a flock of bats. Wait, did we saw that?
Yes, you did. Well, the procession
Yeah.
started. Flock of bats
Yeah.
circled around and then
Yes.
flew off towards the woods.
Yeah.
But you guys didn't really know if they were chasing bugs or what. Like
No, but we
the
just
light
saw the
green
flock of-
like attracted the bugs, which attracted the bats. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't know exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
She's like, he can speak to bats. He can speak to ravens. She shakes her head. She's like, he can. He can even speak to the undead. He's planted some undead in the town to keep an eye on us.
Yes, we just encountered some of these undead, I think you speak
You
of,
let them be,
earlier.
right?
No, we totally killed them.
Oh God, how many were there?
Was it like 6? 5?
Hyman goes, yeah, there were 5. Was that
Yeah.
a bad thing? And she, at this point, Al-Anon is now kind of rocking and just like, he commands wolves? He commands wolves? Maybe it was him. Maybe he was talking to my wolf. Oh no. And he's just like freaking out right now. And, because I don't know what he would do. So he's freaking out. That seems like the logical thing to do when a loved one of yours can be manipulated by
Yeah.
somebody else. So, she goes, brother, come here. And he comes in. God's woman, what is it? I can't pack a thing. What do you want? She looks at him and she's like, they've seen the zombies. Yeah? Anyone who looks into an abandoned house has a chance of seeing the zombies. They killed the zombies. It's like, oh no. That's not good. He looks over at you three and he's like, what's the matter with him?
Well, it seems that it is a possibility that this Strahd has communicated with his wolf friend.
He goes, that's not good either. Like, he like squats down and he's like, hey. And Al-Anon kind of like looks over and he's like, yeah. It's like, how long have you and your wolf been partners? And Al-Anon's like, a long time since I found him as a pup in the woods. And he's like, he'll pull through. You know that. He'll pull through. And Al-Anon's like, yeah, you're right. You're right. But no, he's just shaking his head and kind of like thinking to himself, just kind of lost in thought. And then the brother stands up and he kind of grabs you too, and he's like, "Let's talk about this with the others. I think he needs a moment."
Yes. Go to another room.
So he walks back out into the living room where Nell and Nicebeard are.
No idea where you
Nell,
went.
I just read your quick conversation.
Yep.
So when you stuck your hand into the bag, it didn't feel cold.
Oh. But I kept it in there for a little
Yeah, it
bit.
didn't feel cold.
Is it broken?
You don't know. You haven't actively put anything into the bag. You've reached into the bag, but it's not the same as storing things in the bag.
Tricky.
So
Okay, so that didn't work.
no, so you pull your hand out and you press it against his neck, and he just goes, "Hey, lass, isn't your hand supposed to be colder? I thought this was a bag of colding."
I kind of stopped my tracks because I assumed he didn't notice what I was doing.
It's like-
I was trying to be stealthy.
he was like, "Huh. I hope it's not broken. How much did you pay for that thing?"
I didn't?
He gave it to you?
No. Why are you laughing?
You sneaky little devil.
Well, technically it wasn't me. But
Yes, it was.
no, Spark got the bag.
Bark
I got the dagger.
dagger. You
Oh, I
took
got the bag?
out of his pocket.
Yeah.
Right. I forgot.
He just kind of shakes his finger at you. He's like, "I still like ya." And at about that time, you see Bruenor, Alanon, Irina, and Ismark.
Ferdinand.
And Ismark. You see them all kind of come out. You do notice that Alanon isn't with them.
Where's Alanon?
He is dealing with an issue he had with his wolf. Communicating with his wolf.
Isn't he a druid? Shouldn't he not have issues?
That is what one would think, but it may be that Strahd has gotten into communication with his wolf.
Yeah. And it turns out we weren't supposed to go kill those zombies.
Yeah, that too. That was apparently no.
Reading about now, or
And the brother goes, "Look, Strahd's a right dirty bastard, but he doesn't leave his castle during the day. I still think we should wait until morning."
you don't think he'd send anyone during the day?
That is not above him to do. But
What the? Oh, never mind. Sorry, go on.
no, go ahead.
Oh, what is to stop him from attacking this house of yours?
Hold on. I think Oki might be stuck outside or something.
It's probably just a homeless guy. Tell him to go home.
No, I really don't want to be a homeless guy. I don't see him at the door, so.
Do you have any ice cream?
What was your question again?
What is to stop him from attacking this house of yours?
He goes, "Well, as you can see outside, he's tried multiple times. I think he was going after our father. And I know he was going after my sister. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. He looks over at his sister. What was all that noise? Are you making a bunch of noise? Yeah.
Trash dispenser.
Oh, okay.
Very rusty. Oh, what's going on?
You died.
Twice. Oh, he doesn't have the headphones in, so he didn't hear that.
Oh,
Heh.
you died. We decided you were a double agent, and we all killed you. So
At
sorry.
once.
Oh, I killed all of them.
So when
No.
Nell put
Damn
her
it.
hand in the bag and then put it on your neck, it wasn't cold at all. And you were like, "Oh, maybe it's broken. How much did you pay for that?" And she's like, "Nothing. I took it." And you're like, "Ha ha 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 ha! Ha. You sneaky little devil."
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
and then you at about that time you saw Bruenor, Ferdinand, and the brother and sister walk out. You noticed that Alanon wasn't with them. Nell asked what was going on, and Bruenor told her that Alanon was having trouble communicating with his wolf, and that Strahd might be involved. And then Ferdinand said that you guys weren't supposed to kill the zombies. And the brother goes, those zombies, they're his spies. They keep an eye, and he doesn't like it when his things are killed or taken or stopped. He's like, it's not your fault you didn't know, but it might not be good. He might show up tonight. He might send someone tonight. He might send someone in the daytime to come after us. I don't know. I honestly have no idea how this man works.
Well, then I suppose we have no other choice than to spend the night and hope for the best when the sun is up.
And the sister's like, "You'll stay here, knowing all of this."
Well, we have to protect you and your brother
We're
from.
not gonna leave you for some weird creepo to try to take because he thinks you look like you're his bride or something. Is that what it was?
She kind of like sits down. She's clearly overwhelmed by your guys' gesture.
How do I secret message?
/W, then the name,
Oh, got it.
with the space in between the W and the name.
And then a space between the name and the message.
Yeah. And then a space between the message and the end of the message.
And then a space between.
Yeah. There's a lot of spaces involved.
Yeah, this would be a really good time for that.
Oh, he's going to kill us all.
Yeah, this would be a good time for that. So she sits down, and she's completely overwhelmed by your guys' gestures. And
Gestures.
the brother goes, he's like, "It's so refreshing to see kindness being shown. So all these people, all the ones that are left and the ones that aren't, well, the ones that are completely here, they don't seem to show kindness to anyone. We've been through a lot." He comes down, man, I keep bouncing back and forth between 3 different accents with this stupid guy.
Yeah, this guy is from many places.
He's Welsh. He's all 3. He's Irish,
Yeah,
English,
yeah.
and Scottish. He's Welsh. Boom.
I'm Eddie.
So he's like, "It's just we're not used to this. We'll make up beds. If you've paid for the night at the end, I'll be more than happy to compensate."
It was just 1 gold. It is no
His
consequence.
eyebrows raised. He's like, 1 gold? Yeah, I'll definitely compensate you for that.
Suits yourself.
And he walks off, and she looks up, she looks over at you, Nell, and she's like, the nature of this place. He told me. It's not the fact that I look like his bride. We share the same soul. She looks down.
Okay.
But you're not her, are you?
No,
You don't share
no.
her memories?
I'm not her. We don't have our. I'm my own person. It's just when I was born, I took her soul. Or
Right,
her
reincarnate,
soul
pretty
chose
much.
me. Something like that. Yes. She looks like. How do I explain it? It's like,
You don't need to.
you know
I
how
understand.
you're trapped here,
Mm-hmm.
and the souls are trapped here. Not everyone has a soul.
Not everyone has this. I don't get it.
It's hard to explain.
Aye, they be lost to Davy Jones' locker.
Whoever.
So with your reincarnated, you have her soul. That's why he wants you.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much. That's probably the easier explanation.
How can we test if people have souls or not?
What was that?
How are we able to test if people have souls or not?
She's like, there's a couple of tells. Lack of happiness.
I bet.
That bartender.
Lot
He's
of
boring.
people here.
They don't
That,
smile. They only know fear. They can't cry. You can kind of see it if you really look into their eyes. You can tell which ones have souls and which ones don't. She looks back down. She's like, it breaks my heart to see the children who don't. It's not right for kids to not be running and laughing.
Who's next to me?
Who's next to you? Nell. Nell's right next to you. She's the
Nell.
closest one.
I'm staring at her eye.
She's like,
Can I help you?
you all have
Oh,
souls.
nothing.
She's like, but
Tinker.
it's the zombies, the bats, the rats, the ravens. That's how Strahd keeps an eye on us. Make sure nothing big is happening. That's how he prepares for any insurrections. It's just, we need to end him, and as quickly as possible.
Yes.
This is completely out of character. I wonder what would happen if we just decided to march up to his door and like confront him now.
We would die. We would absolutely die.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine? I wonder what level he is.
Total party wipe.
So,
Okay.
brother comes back, and he's like, all right, who bought a knight?
That would be me.
I actually bought one for once.
He goes, and he just like, he puts a gold in your hand, Bruenor, and he kind of flicks one over to you, Nell.
It's like as big as my hand.
Yeah. Bruenor, you notice this, your gold is stamped with some place you've never seen before. It's
United States.
it's a gold dollar.
Is this John F. Kennedy on here?
Well, I mean, like you might have seen it through travels, but it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like it's from your home country. It's just it doesn't.
Welsh.
and Emmy, you see your coin has Strahd's face stamped to the front of it.
Ugh.
He's like, "Oh, did you get one of his?" Yeah, that happens. But it's not cursed or anything, it's just gold.
Prints his face on their currency?
Well, he is the lord of the lands, so...
Ugh, how conceited.
Well, he's not any conceited than this guy, and he holds it up, and it looks like one of the currencies from your land, Bruenor.
Yes, I suppose you're right. This coin, I do not believe I've seen it much before. Do you know where it is from?
He looks at it, he's like, I have no idea. I was born here, and now I'm English again.
It is a strange land.
Are you doing this, Emmy?
Illusion.
What? Oh no.
Okay.
Sorry, I meant to close it.
He's like, we get a lot of people coming through, and their currency mixes with ours. You know how that goes.
I think I would know about gold.
It's just one of those things, like, it's, you know, like in a market, you expect to see each place has their own currency, you know, their own stamps of currencies. And so, like, they all are stamped in specific ways. But he seems to have a varying collection of currency. Judging by, like, the way this area kind of works in general, their coin is limited and it's not circulated very much. So when other coins get introduced, it's like that's how they build their wealth, is from outsiders bringing in their money.
Oh,
For dying.
Yeah.
Or dying.
So, and he goes, "Oh, one more thing while we're here. Don't bother with the guy in the shop. All of his stuff is about 3 times to 10 times more expensive than they should probably be."
Yes, we have already had a few encounters with him.
Wow.
Oh, his prices don't bother me at all.
I knew this box of scraps were just scraps.
He looks super confused. He's like, "Oh, well, sorry about that. I'm not going to compensate you there."
I'm
I
going
didn't get any of his
to
boxes.
use the minor illusions to change the picture of Strahd on that piece of gold to my face.
To your face?
To my face.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna show it a nice beard.
Alright. It only lasts for 1 minute.
I know. Heck, it's a cantrip. I can do whatever I want. So.
I won! Sorry.
Nice beard. Look at this.
Um,
I'm
My
famous.
God, are you the princess of some land?
Well, it's better than seeing his ugly mug on there.
so,
What?
he's like, "So, you're all welcome to stay."
Do you have an ice box? Ice chest?
No.
You got any mead?
That
damn
we
it,
have.
Dalton.
You refrigerated.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about Ferdinand.
Cold.
Huh?
Yeah.
Do you have anything that needs to be kept cold?
Ah. He looks around, he's like, "I've got some salted meats that probably go bad soon. Why?"
Can I? I just happen to have this amazing bag that's supposed to keep things cold. And I want to try and see if it works. Because I'm not quite sure if it works. But I think it does. And I
I
just
don't
need to test it
think
out.
it works.
Hey, you don't know that.
Alright, I'll be right back. And he walks off, comes back a little bit later with like 2 pounds of meat. He's like, I don't think you'll be able to fit all this into your little bag, but here you go.
Can I put it all in?
Yep, you just drop it straight into the bag.
I draw the string or however the bag
Okay.
looks.
He's like, that's quite some bag you got there. How much did that cost you?
It didn't cost me a copper.
Got the 5-finger discount.
He's like, oh.
I have
Wow.
6.
That's why I said the shopkeeper's prices don't bother me a bit.
Don't let him catch you.
Oh, I won't.
He goes, Purple, he can deal some damage.
Purple?
Purple?
The big guy?
Yeah,
Periwinkle.
that's not his name. His uncle's a cruel and unfair man. His name's
Can we
Purple.
save him? Purple? He smiled at me.
Time to free
And
the
he didn't throw me.
slave.
He set me down gently.
He looks up, he's like, I would love to save him, but he won't leave his uncle. He may be
Stockholm
a
Syndrome.
strong man, but he's not strong in the mind.
But what if his uncle told him to leave?
Well, I guess he might leave, but he'd probably be very hesitant. Yeah. Pretty much Stockholm Syndrome. He's like, oh.
Gonna let that be.
He kind of looks through the slats. He's like, it's getting late. We're gonna leave in the morning. Is there anything you guys need?
But I like him.
You like him so much. Why don't you marry him?
Now, you know that wouldn't be possible.
Is there anywhere we could buy some healing potions?
He's like, healing potions. Well, that again would be the mercantile, and that's not going to work so well because he doesn't seem to like people.
I got along with him pretty well. I believe he might be from somewhere near my homeland, out of this place. I think.
That could be true. You two sound a lot alike.
Yes, and we probably both like baguette. He is the only one selling healing potions around
He's
here.
the only store around here. He's like, we have a couple, but we're gonna keep those for ourselves.
That is probably wise.
Yeah.
No matter, I should be able to compensate for any damage we may receive on this journey
Me too.
tomorrow.
I can do the lay on hands thing and heal people. I'm not as good as he is, but I can do it.
Well, shall we retire?
Al-Anon
Oh wait, yeah.
kind of walks out.
Check on.
He's pale in the face, even more pale than the pale elf self. He's still a bit sweaty, and he comes out and he's like,
My God, he looks like Shay. I'm like really triggered, guys.
"My wolf, I'm so triggered." And he comes out and he's just like, there's still a little bit of sweat on his brow. He's like, what's going on?
We might get some trouble later. I'll just leave it at that. You guys can explain. They can explain it. I'm too busy tinkering.
He kind of like raises his eyebrows and looks around. Someone tell me something. I need a distraction.
I have a bag of colding.
The hell's a bag of colding?
Well, it's supposed to keep food cold.
Doesn't work.
Just food.
Oh, it doesn't spoil.
Yeah, you hear
Well, I can keep anything
you hear
cold.
you hear
I mean,
nice beard. It doesn't work.
I kind of like. Am I like? I'm next to him,
Mhm.
right? I like elbow him.
He hardly feels it.
I elbow him really
He
hard.
hardly feels it. All right. He's like, how does it work?
Well, I'm assuming that you just put something into the bag, and then when you take it out, it's cold.
I pull out my my throwing hammer. Here, try putting this into the bag.
Yeah, I don't think it'll fit. Will it fit in the bag?
Oh wait, yeah, is it?
Okay, I'm gonna try to put it.
Wait, no, there's no way you could hold it.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay, I open up the bag to you.
And I go to try and put it in the bag.
You put it over the bag. You kind of set it down onto the opening of the bag. The opening's about this big. When you set the
Yeah.
hammer down, it kind of like opens up for the hammer, and the hammer starts to go in, and you let go, and now you brace, but you don't feel anything.
Whoa!
This is some
The whole hammer,
strange
which
magic.
is taller than the bag's like this big. The hammer, the hilt would stick out about this much, you know, and the whole thing just drops neatly into this bag.
This is so cool, guys!
Taller than it was.
I mean, even if it doesn't keep it cold,
Where did
look at
where
all
did
the
my
weight
hammer
I can
go?
carry. Do you see this?
I go to try and like I don't know what happened to my hammer,
Yeah.
and I try to like reach in to like find my hammer.
All right. You
You
reach
fall
in
in.
and you
And I trip and fall in the back.
reach in. You
and go to
stick your hand in,
infinity.
and then your arm goes in, and then your arm keeps going in, but there's nothing in the bag.
Shit.
You don't feel anything in the bag.
Yeah.
Should I try to get it? Go
No,
in?
see if no, do not go in the bag.
Good
What
place.
happens if we can't recover your hammer?
See if you can find it. It's your bag. See if you can find it.
Okay, I stick my arm in there and
You stick your
Oh,
arm
this happens to my Nana
all
all
the
the time
way
when she
in,
leaves her.
and you can't feel anything in the bag. You wave your arm around. You can't feel it just by sticking your arm in there.
Ooh, I have,
What
I have an
do I
idea. I have an
Can I-
idea.
Okay.
oh, where is the hammer at?
I stick my hand back in the bag. Throwing hammer.
So you just say throwing hammer.
Yeah.
Nothing happens for a little bit, and you kind of just like keep thinking it to yourself, and you keep thinking it to yourself, and then all of a sudden you can feel the hilt kind of just slide up onto your hand.
That's freaking awesome. And I pull out my old hammer.
Throwing.
I mean, my throwing hammer.
How did you get it?
I thought about it really hard.
And Ferdinand goes,
Okay.
I want to try. And he just takes his great sword, he just unsheathes it, and just drops it straight into the bag. It's just like, it just goes straight in.
Oh wait, so is my hammer cold though?
Yeah, it's cold.
Okay.
Like the hilt, you in your grasp. It
I mean, it wasn't in there.
it
very
feels
long,
pretty
so-
cold. Touching the metal, the metal's really cold. Yeah, it's sticking your tongue to it. It might stick. And he drops his sword in there, and he reaches in and he's like trying to feel it, and he's like, it's not working. What'd you do to my sword?
Have to think about it really
I was
hard.
thinking about it. I was thinking, hey, where'd my sword go?
Just think about your great sword.
He
Think about the
sticks
words.
his hand back in there, and he's just like, oh. And he pulls it out. He's like, oh. And drops his sword because it's like metal. And he's just like, that's cold.
What if there were items in here before I got the bag?
Let's
That's
turn the bag inside out, lass.
really.
I don't think that's how it works. I stick my hand in there and I'm just gonna think potions really hard.
Okay.
That's the bag of there's a blunderbuss.
I 100% can guarantee you that's not going to happen. Stop it. Those don't exist.
Worth a try.
You
great.
focus, you think, nothing happens.
Bummer.
Oh, there's no potions in here.
Well, it was worth a shot. That is still a very interesting bag you have found or acquired.
Was your hammer cold?
Yes, it was actually.
Ferdinand's like, my
Cold
sword is really cold.
I'm just gonna like stick my hand in there and think about.
I want you to keep track of what you put in this bag, because I'm not going to keep track of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Well,
your
I know there's
bag,
2
so-
pounds of beef or
Yeah.
whatever that is.
Because that can hold a lot, so it's really easy
Yeah,
to
it's
lose track
2
of.
pounds of jerked beef.
Jeez.
Jerked beef.
Jerk.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna think about the jerked beef.
Okay.
Then like some douchebag comes out.
Sup, bruh?
Look at my new vape.
Is it cold?
Yeah. So you think about the jerked beef for a little bit, and a chunk of it floats up to your hand. One chunk kind of goes into your hand, but your hand kind of gets hit by a bunch of chunks of it on the inside, because there's 2 pounds worth of jerked beef bits in there that you know that you would put in there. So you reach in there, you think jerk beef, and then a part of it comes up into your hand, and then the rest are kind of like floating against your hand.
Okay, I'm just gonna start fishing it out.
Okay, so you start pulling it out, and you pull out the amount that he had given you, the 2 pounds. You stick your hand back in there. There's still more in there.
Guys, it's like full of salted, delicious jerked
So you
beef.
keep pulling it out. You get about a half pound. You stick your hand back in there, and there's nothing again.
Oh. Oh man, I thought it was gonna be.
It's actually a bag of
Bottomless.
produced jerked beef.
Okay, well, I'm gonna close my eyes and think about it again. See if I can summon more.
Okay. You sit there
wonder if Nessie's
thinking about
in
jerked
there.
beef
Bag of
again,
jerk-
and nothing.
Okay. Well, we know there was something in there, so maybe there's other things.
Inoki?
Maybe we should continue with the story.
Yeah.
I'm having a lot of fun with this bag too.
Just spend hours trying to
Well,
maybe there's this in there.
wait,
Maybe
Now
there's
we're
this.
antagonizing the bag, which the shopkeep had.
So, Nell, I want you to roll a wisdom.
And throw it in
I
the
want
bag.
you to roll a wisdom check. Just a straight wisdom.
Hold on, I'm getting there.
Okay. So the brother goes, well, that's nifty. And he looks around, he's like, well, we're not living till morning. What should we do?
Well, I think I'm comfortable enough to tell you folks about some stories.
You wouldn't know. Brunori, go ahead and roll a wisdom check as well.
Can I roll wisdom check too?
You weren't really paying attention.
Just regular
Yeah,
wisdom.
I'm gonna
check.
roll one for Ferdinand as well.
I'm just gonna roll and say I'm so wise.
I am so
and just
wise.
keep
Look at me. Da da da.
15.
Okay, the thought comes across both you and Bruenor. Or both Bruenors. Bruenor and Ferdinand. When Nell went to go look for potions, she thought potions, which is a very generic term. When you guys reached your hands and you were thinking of something specific. So you're kind of thinking maybe it doesn't work in a generic fashion. You have to be thinking specifically of the item that you want.
potion of diarrhea.
Produce diarrhea. And Ferdinand goes, let me try something. Now, you go ahead and go with what you were thinking, what you were saying, Nice Beard.
I'm alright. Knows it.
That was a very good story.
Yeah, you're like, let me tell you some stories.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the.
No. No, your stories.
Cool story, bro.
Okay. Well, seeing how the whole gang is here, why don't we all tell some shit, share some stories, share some stories,
Shit.
throw some shit.
God, a whale of a tale.
Well, it seems like you want to start telling stories. How about you start us off?
Well, my name is Nicebeard, and I sailed a lot of ships. In fact, not just one ship. I sailed plenty of other ships, and in fact, ships that aren't even mine. And surely just to get the experience out of the ships, and also I just don't want a ship for myself. Okay, who's next?
Ferd's reaching in the bag, and he's like, oh, I guess I go. Like, give me a second. Huh? Would you look at that?
Holy crap.
What? How come it didn't work
And
for
he
me?
sticks
That's
his
not
hand
fair.
back in there, and he's like, oh, there's no
Try
more.
to think of something specific, a very specific item, not like potions in
And
general.
he drops the potion
but
back
maybe-
in. And he goes, I was just a little boy, and I saw my parents get killed by a demon. And that's when I was like, hey, I'm gonna hunt down a demon. And then a hairy old man, he took me under his wing and was like, hey, I'm gonna teach you how to hunt demons. And now I'm hunting demons for some hairy old men.
Harry Oldman?
Gary Oldman.
Hairy old man.
Gary old man.
Next is Alanon.
Alanon goes, I'm not.
He has so many stories.
I know. But right now, Alanon's like, I'm not in the mood for sharing stories. I'm sorry. I just have a lot on my mind right now. And he kind of like sits down in a corner. This is what you get for not being here, Jose. Your character turns emo.
Runor, I believe it's your turn.
Yes, well, since we are all telling stories about our background, I suppose I
Let me
should
just pull this up.
let me pull this up on my program.
Let me just
here.
whip this out.
Hold on while I whip this out. Well, when I was but a young dwarf, my parents were killed by a drow invasion, as my home was very close to the Underdark, and in the wake of this attack and the aftermath, I was taken in by a traveler who taught me in the ways of the great deity Helm, who is the guardian, who is ever watchful, and I studied in the ways to be a cleric of the temple, and that is how I came on my journey here. I was helping spread the word of Helm and aiding those in need in various temples around the country. And I came to I forget what the name of that town is that we were in, but I came to Shithole, and there to look for a temple, look for anyone to spread the word to. And I met you all.
And now you, lass.
I already told my story.
And now you, lass.
Oh, sorry. I'm used to being the only woman in the house. I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
What a diva.
I heard that.
I said her diva.
That's not even words.
Where's the TiVo?
What do I say? You get TiVo! You get TiVo!
Anyways.
Matthew McConaughey just runs out of the building. Okay. No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It is your turn to tell us a story.
About anything?
Sure.
Why not?
Well, we've all been telling backgrounds. You can do that.
I'm no. I don't quite like to talk about that.
Well,
Batman.
she probably killed someone.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Well,
When was your last kill?
you know what? I'm not going to tell a story, but I've been thinking about this. And you know what? I
And pansexual.
well,
It was a natural 20. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Bluff.
nope, I'll pass.
All right, if you all must know.
You all must know. Stop asking.
Really, it's just in my own head that I'm hearing these voices. Tell them. Tell them. All right. So, the reason why I don't have my own ship, I eventually would wish to have my own ship, but not anytime soon. See, I used to have a crew that was strong and might, just like you all. And unfortunately, I lost them. I lost all of them for being a terrible captain. I couldn't protect them. There was nothing I could do. But I still feel like I could have done something. But they all died right in front of my eyes. Right in front of me eyes. There we go. But he left me to die out in the wind. But I got out. I wasn't trapped. I was able to break free and break for the shores. And once I did, I just kept on walking. As I kept on walking, I gained back my strength. I gained back my old self, my jolly self. And I started to sail ships. Just different kinds of ships. I would borrow them. I'd give them back, of course.
Never heard of people borrowing ships.
Who left you there? You said he. Who's he?
You may know him as
Strahd.
Straw.
Strawberries.
His name was Nessie. And he was one of the greatest fleets of the military. Mainly for the naval ships that they had. He was carrying precious cargo. And our ship, my crew, we took over their ship. Kicked them off the boat and took away their supplies. And took away... And I pull out my gun. This thing.
I was wondering how you'd got that.
I love that you are all now asking about this weapon.
It was working before. I didn't want to question it.
You was afraid I'd shoot you, eh? So you don't think I'm gonna shoot you, eh?
No. Are you crazy?
A weapon?
Well, you're right. I'm not gonna shoot you. And we came across this weapon. And it's very fast. It's very powerful. And you can shoot it from a distance. It's
So
incredible.
it is like a crossbow.
It's better.
It's a crossbow.
That's my gun saying, shut up.
Yeah, that'll show it.
Shut up, gun. Shut up, gun.
And, so Nessie didn't take too kindly of that. We came across him a couple times. And when we did, we beat him back down. But unfortunately for the poor lad, he lost so many times against apprehending us for stealing his ship and his precious cargo and a precious weapon on board. And so he was court-martialed and was excluded from the military. But he still hunted us down. And when he hunted us down for the final time, he wasn't the same old Nessie that we knew. He was a great beast. He took on the class of druid and was able to form into this great beast of a creature. A sea serpent he was. And with powers I've never seen before. That were ice cold. He was able to shapeshift the waters, able to freeze them and unfreeze them at will. He speared, he drowned, he killed my crew. He let me into the waters, froze me head above water, left me to die in the cold.
Whoa, that's better than my
But you
story.
didn't.
You're still alive, so that's something.
Yes, yes,
It's quite a tale.
he did have a tail.
You're not the only one to lose something. I mean, I think we've all lost a bit.
Oh, the only one with the tail. Alanon can grow one.
Yes, he can.
Alanon just kind of...
That white devil, he
He just shakes his head, but he's still just looking down at his feet.
I have a tail.
I'll show you a tail.
Then by all means, tell us that tale.
Oh, great mysterious voice from the sky.
All right. How about you, old lad? And I turn to the brother.
Ishmark.
I don't have quite a tale like that. Was born, raised, here. Oh, it's not a good life, but it's the one I've got.
And how did your parents come to this land?
Born,
Where's your
raised.
green card?
My father, he was like us. He nods over towards his sister. He could laugh. He was full of life. But me mother, she was always so vacant, and I never really knew until I got older. Yeah. It's hard living under his curse.
The curse of Strahd.
Is there a way for people to
Uncurse?
get a soul back? Or, I mean,
No, that is not something they can have. But
well, when
they can have children who have souls. It's not unheard of. It is a thing that happens. We think that the souls are trapped here, cursed to remain here as punishment for what happened with our great ancestors and Strahd.
Doing the French.
I cannot hold a damn accent with this guy! Yours is
Mexican.
so infectious. Now I understand what Dalton goes through. He's
You're playing Dalton.
Hi. It's hard. It's just we think the souls are trapped here, cursed to remain locked in this land.
But for those who have a soul, is there a way to escape this land?
We've tried. Many of us have. A few never came back. Born again as someone else. A few have come back. Horrible tales they told. No, there's really no way out. Not that we can tell.
I suppose we shall have to find one.
We think that maybe killing Strahd. We think that might do it. But even then, no one's done it, so we don't know.
It's a good place to start.
It's a terrible place to start. He kind of says jokingly in his rendition of your accent. It's like, I like your stuff, but
It's my stuff. I'm talking to myself.
12 hours.
I have the time for it.
It's been a couple of hours, so it's like 7, 8.
To our long rest.
Yeah. It's like we can. These walls have held up so far, against anything he's thrown at us. We can all take a rest. We can all take a rest in shifts. He's like, I prefer to take a rest in shifts.
That is probably a good idea.
Alright. Who's got first watch?
Oi,
I'll go with you.
you give me more time to tinker. Damn your accent, Tom.
You're welcome. This is what happens when you choose accents. It's stupid.
I just gotta think of an actor or something, or a voice actor that just gotta constantly mimic.
Go off of what's his name?
Jack Sparrow. I can't do that.
No, Jeffrey Rush,
Who?
Not
the other pirate.
The other pirate.
not Barbados. It's
Yeah, it's Barbados.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Jeffrey Rush.
Oh,
yeah. Pretty
I
sure.
kept thinking Barbados Slim, but that's from Futurama.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
That or just keep thinking of
Okay.
the song "You Are a Pirate."
You are a pirate.
Oh, yeah. Barbosa.
Barbosa, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Boyo.
yeah.
That's how I get back into my into my Irish. Is like I just think, oh boyo, and then I'm there,
Toy, toy, toy.
and then I'm there.
They're after me,
And he's
Lucky
like,
Charms.
You and I, nice beard. We'll take the first watch. Who's got second?
I will take a second
I will
watch.
take the second.
No, you need to go to sleep.
No,
Al-Anon goes, I'll do it. I can't really
Yes.
think much anyways.
No, no.
I'll do it. Good. Who's got third? I guess that's me. And he kind of looks around to the two remaining people who don't have a watch yet.
I will. Wait,
You
did-
already took second watch.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
She's like, the sister looks up. She's like, I guess I'll take third watch with you. And he goes, okay. He goes, smiles bashfully. And then the brother goes, well, little one, do you want the fourth watch on your own, or are we going to take 3 and you going to join someone, or are you just going to sleep through the
You
night?
think I can't handle it on my own?
I'm asking you, do you think you can handle it on your own?
No, of course.
All right, you've got fourth shift.
She's got the bag of infinity.
All right, and then that's where we'll stop for the night.
That's true. What if you could just like take the bag and like jump on someone and like throw it over their head?
They're gone. Oh, you can do that to zombie limbs.
Just
I think
stop.
we could make a ton of bags.
Yeah, could we just like
Like
start?
different bags. So there's the bag of holding, the bag of colding. I think we should make a bag of folding.
start
You just throw clothes in there and then pull out folded clothes.
folded. No, we can just start. We just start capturing all our enemies and put them in the bag.
Yeah, it's gross, but
And
yeah.
then start like beating the shit out of the bag.
Yeah, I just have a bag full of our slain foes.
Frozen enemies.
Yeah, yeah. Seriously, this is how we're gonna get rid of Strahd. Is
The
with
bag
this
of
bag.
clothing.
Yes, yes,
That's our,
This is
is
how-
that our,
this is
is that our
how.
secret weapon?
yes. This is the key to defeating Strahd. I
Well,
know
your throwing hammer is only about this big, right? A few inches
Wait,
wide.
throwing hammer?
Yeah.
Oh, wide? Yeah. I would say that's like no.
If
Yeah,
you
it's not
cut
huge,
his
yeah.
head off and then put it in
It's
the
like
bag.
a single jack, right?
Ooh, don't ruin my bag.
Well,
Right,
that's
Alex?
Like our end game.
It's
Isn't
like
it?
What?
a single jack,
Okay.
like a small sledgehammer.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking like it'd be kind of like about like a little smaller
Nice.
than this. It'd be like because probably a little smaller, like maybe about
Oh,
there.
okay.
And then the head would probably be, I don't know, a bit smaller.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
It's a throwing hammer.
Yeah.
you know?
Is it
Yeah,
like
single
this
jack.
hammer?
Have we here?
That's not a hammer.
That's not a hammer. That's a tire iron. I have a throwing tire iron. Gives me advantage on changing a flat tire.
So if someone stepped on the back of someone's shoe. I got this
It's
tire
like-
iron to fix
A
that.
single jack is kind of like a mallet,
Oh,
like
okay.
an iron-headed mallet.
Yeah. I guess it would be about
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, it's like Mario Hammer, almost. Or Tool Time.
No, not the hammer toss.
Jack Daniel? What the fuck? Not even close.
But yeah, it'd probably be about the head would probably be about as big as like a mallet. Or like a sledge, you know.
Mallet.
Yeah, sledgehammers are small. Small. Yeah.
Like this.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much similar to that, yeah.
That's a single jack. It's got a
Yeah.
shorter handle, and the head's not
Yeah.
as big. In technical terms.
Yep, that's kind of how I imagined it about that.
I want to save that guy.
I know, we need to go free the
Yeah.
slaves.
Well, you can,
Liberation.
there's a lot that can happen. Where'd my dice go?
Emmy, you gotta marry the dude. That's the only way
What?
he'll leave.
I told you it's not gonna work. Nell's like a foot tall, and he's like 6+.
Okay, what if we
Love
offer to
knows no
trade?
measurement.
What if we offer to trade him Jeffrey for Perry? Make some kind of deal.
It's
The
terrible.
only
Jeffrey's
problem with
not-
that is that Periwinkle is better than Jeffrey already. He actually has a class in something.
Well, I could make him appear better.
Whoa, what?
That's true. You have your disguise spell.
Well, it's just on me. It's
Yeah.
disguise self. So I wouldn't
Oh.
do anyone else.
Damn. I'll say if you could just make Jeffrey look like
I could do like minor
big
illusion
muscles.
and like
That's
make
like-
his shirt look more bulgy with
Yeah,
muscles.
make it look all rippling.
Make
and,
Jeffrey
yeah.
look more muscular. That'd probably
Yeah.
freak him out if you don't tell him about it.
What's happening
Where did
to
this
me?
come from? I didn't work that hard.
Just staring at his drink and just gets muscular.
Yeah, seriously.
What's in this drink? What's wrong with this town?
I'm gonna die here. I just
I
know
have
it.
no choice but to hang myself and the rope breaks. I can't die.
I can't do anything right.
The
Oh, fun.
barkeeper. I knew there was something up with him. Nell did not like him.
I knew those zombies were up to no good.
So, that was good.
Yeah.
We didn't. It feels like we didn't do much.
You
but-
We
didn't.
told backstories. I'm
I
excited
know it's
about that.
taking us forever to get to this forest.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, we'll be on our way tomorrow or next week.
Yeah. Next week, yeah.
We'll actually get going. As long as we don't get attacked in the night.
Don't worry, I got the butt end of my blunderbuss fade already.
Now I can actually level up.
Oh yeah. Bruinor, Nicebeard, and Ferdinand are all level 4 now.
Okay.
So I've marked the map with C's and Z's.
Zombie and creatures.
No, C is
Or-
cleared.
Clear.
Oh,
Or I'll move
What?
it to the map
And-
so that way.
The houses that we've cleared.
C means cleared,
Yeah, like because that's the house we went into and killed the zombies.
Yeah.
and Z means zombies.
Yes. Those
Yeah.
are the houses that you know have zombies.
That we've
in
like
them.
we've looked into or whatever. They smell like
Yeah.
death.
Gross.
So I'm just marking those because you guys had kind of expressed interest in going in the houses and maybe clearing them. So just in case you guys decide to do this, I figured I might as well mark them on the map so that way you guys,
Yeah,
we would all know, and I wouldn't have to be like, okay, where was that?
dude. There's like different kinds of Goliaths he's made. That's really cool.
Really?
There's Mountain Goliath. There's Fire Goliath, Storm Goliath, Frost.
I think
It's really cool.
Grog is either a mountain or frost Goliath.
Yeah,
Because they're
I'll
all
have to read.
sub-giants.
yeah. It's just kind of like your Goliath race, more or less, and you get like some little perks from it. But
Yeah. Well, it's
it's-
kind of from what it sounds like. I haven't looked it up, but it sounds like any other race. Like
Yeah,
the
it's.
dwarves, there's like
I'm
the hill
like
dwarves,
reading
mountain
about.
dwarves.
Yeah, no, it's exactly. And reading about it, it's very similar to like how an half orc is.
Yeah, I figured.
Like your strength goes up by 2. Like it's pretty standard. The only real big difference is you're like no
Friendly
less than
fire.
7 feet tall.
Yeah,
So you're pretty much like 7 to 10 feet tall, like giant. Even though you're still medium.
yeah, you're
but-
medium up to 9 feet, I think.
Oh, is it
8,
9 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
Sense. No, it's kind of cool. I'll have to read into that more later.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. If you
After-
can find stuff like Nell, she's a third-party class.
Oh, okay.
So if you find stuff that you want to be, run it by me first, just so I know.
Yeah.
Anything done by Matthew Mercer is 100% okay.
Okay.
Because
That's what I figured.
looked at a couple of his things. He's a fantastic, amazing DM that plays things
Oh, yeah.
very close to the rules. So he's not cheatery at all. So I trust his work.
Yeah, no, and he's. I mean, just reading like the Goliath thing, he's really put a lot of thought.
Yeah.
And made it work and fair. Made it fair. And,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just thought it'd be kind of cool to be a Goliath. Might be kind of interesting to do the Goliath barbarian,
Yeah.
like how Grog is. Super giant.
So
Level up.
I'm gonna be a half orc for my next character.
Excited. Oh, really? Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
And she's gonna have no personality, or like she's just gonna be the silent type. Just
you should really put your dump stat into intelligence.
My
Your
what?
dump stat.
Your dump stat.
Oh, of course. She's gonna be.
Yeah.
Well, you think about it.
Ugh.
Grog has an intelligence of 6.
Does you really? That's super low.
He is 2 intelligence above not being able to speak.
Jeez.
So, like, he can't count. He can't do any kind of math.
Yeah.
Like, he can't read. He
That's
can't
super
write.
low. Wow.
Yeah, he can't read or write.
That's-
He has to ask people to read for him. Or he just pretends he knows what he's reading. Like, someone will hand him a really important letter, and it's like, Dear Grog Strongjaw, you're the greatest, and you have a very nice beard, and you drink lots of ale, and you're cool. That's what this letter says. And then he hands it off to someone else, and it's like, I'm going to kill you and everyone you've ever loved. Like, and then it's like, yeah, so basically what I said.
Oh. I get them
So,
out there. Can't trip.
like I said, you can do the two feats, 2 points into one attribute, or 2 points between 2 different attributes. 1 point between 2 different attributes.
Yeah.
So,
Attribute is
or
strength.
skills,
Really?
or not skills. Shoot,
ability.
ability
Abilities.
scores.
Your ability score. Which affects your skills and all that. stuff.
Alanon's not quite to level 4 yet. He's closer, but he's not there yet because he's missed games. And I've already talked about that with Jose, and he understood then. But I'll probably have to re-explain it to him because he'll be like, it's not fair that everyone else is a higher level. And I'm like, well, they played, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Why doesn't he show up? I don't understand it.
I've figured it out. Janae's class is in Watsonville. It was at the Watsonville campus, and his family's in Watsonville.
Oh.
So when they get out, he just kind of goes over to his mom's, and they spend time there.
Okay.
So, watch, we're gonna pack up, and he's gonna drive down and be like, "Oh, you guys done?" Yeah, Jose, it's 11 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Should we be doing this Thursday?
2.
Oh, too. I don't know. I've asked him. I was like, Jose, is there a better day that works for you? Do Tuesdays work better for you? Do Thursdays? What days work better? He's like, Wednesday's fine. I'm like, then show up. That's all we want you to do is show up. But
Totally getting Warcaster.
Okay, well, I guess I will sign off after that rant. Thanks for listening. See you next time we play. Bye. Say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bring wood.